names. I have Ava and Jodie from Five Ways. Welcome to the E&G Youth Netball Premier League. It's the first competition you've ever done within all the stuff we put on, and it's great to have you here. You've definitely enhanced this league. Ava, first game you played the former under-12s national champions. Brutal game of netball because your first game is against the number one team from last season out of the whole country. Just give us some feedback on how you felt the game went and what it was like to play them.
Well, I think definitely at the beginning and maybe the second quarter, it was a bit of a shock because we weren't used to upbeat game.
Yeah.
They were quick and they were running all around and getting the balls and getting every shot in. But I mean, I think we held our own. We did the best we could do, and we got a few interceptions. But yeah, they're a great team. I don't think we could have done much wrong.
Was it the intensity? Because when you play the top teams, the difference normally is the first couple of quarters, where it takes some teams a good couple of quarters just to get into the game. Did you felt you just got blown away, and next time kind of be more ready? Is that how the long short of it?
Well, we got the hang of what they were doing. We kind of spotted and knew what they were going to do next after, I don't know, the first quarter and a half. And then we talked to each other about it, and we just made sure, we tried to put what we talked about into what we were doing into the game. And yeah, I think that.
What would you say their best quality was?
Probably the shooting.
Yeah, and the popping between the shooters.
Yeah, they were quick and they knew how to get behind you. It was a bit frustrating when they put it over your head.
So who any of you defence?
Both defence.
So how would you two because the shooter's tall, isn't she?
Yeah.
She went to the nationals and was like, I don't know what to do with it. No one had any idea what to do with her. But did your coach give you any feedback on how you can disrupt her or disrupt that kind of tag team they have a good little tag team, those two.
Yeah.
What did you try to do to disrupt them?
So at first, when I was goalkeeper, I tried to move around her a bit and push her up and try and force the ball into my hands. But she's very tall, it was hard to get it. Yeah. But I mean, near the end, Dee told us to maybe come off a bit, but I mean they were quite far ahead. By then, there was not much we could do.
So you played the number one team in the country from last season. Then you went on to play the current number one team, which was Turnford, who won at under 13s level. Not this particular team, but last season's under 13s. So you didn't have it easy today. Danielle's been nasty to me. That's why I had to give you the two tough teams. So Turnford, always a tough team to play against. Turnford, you know what they're going to bring to the table. They're very competitive. They're very talented, but you've done an incredible job. You not only won, but you won very convincingly, and you kind of set a statement saying, you know what, Five Ways are here, and we're not here just to make up the numbers. So, quickly, why were you so dominant, and what did you do so well?
I think particularly in the defensive area, I'm not sure about the rest of the court, but particularly in our defensive area, we tried to cover them down, push them up. If they got into the D, we tried to make sure they put our pressure on straight away, so they didn't get any passes. Often it was down to the last second where they'd get a pass, and we'd put all that pressure on. But we pulled through in the end. Yeah.
Pulled through very well. It was very convincing in the end. So well done. Moving forward, you have 9 games in this league. You have 9 games to try and get into the top 4 to go to the grand finals. Bottom 2 get relegated. In the middle somewhere, we'll be happy just to come back next season. Have you spoke to each other as a team, or has your coach set you a target to reach within this league?
We haven't really spoken about it as a team, but we just came in here to be challenged and obviously try to win as much as we can, but to have fun and to see what we can improve on with the harder teams to play, and see if we can take things from what they were doing to help us in our game.
Cool. Well, you've never done these interviews before, but you are naturals, because I could talk to you 2 all day. But the game's going to start soon. But no, it's great to have you here. You've definitely enhanced the league, and we look forward to seeing how you get on when we see you again in December. Thank you very much.
Thank you.